Hi everyone, it's Whitney. Welcome to my channel. So today I did a full face first impressions with drugstore makeup under $10. So I went to Target and Ulta and got all of this makeup, a full face of it, for under $10. Isn't that insane? So I really enjoyed this video. You'll see throughout this whole video that I'm literally amazed by all of these products, especially for the price. Like, look at this highlighter. Keep watching to see what highlighter this is. And my lashes are insane. So if you want to see what products I use for under $10, then just keep on watching. Alright, starting out with primer. I got two primers. I got the e.l.f. primers. So first I got the e.l.f. Poreless primer. And then I got the e.l.f. Hydrating primer. Alright, so I wrote out all the prices of everything in just this like notebook. I don't know. I needed them written down because I film with my phone, so I just wrote them all down. But these primers were both $6. So I'm first gonna start out with the hydrating primer just because my face is feeling a little dry and I always like to go in with something a bit hydrating. Oh, interesting. Okay, it honestly kind of feels kind of like pore filling in a way, but like a moisturizing pore filling. I'm kind of confused. And it almost, once you put it on the skin, kind of feels like an oil, which I don't mind oils, so it's fine. I just wasn't expecting that. We'll see how it looks like under foundation. Okay, so now going in with the Poreless primer, I'm just gonna fill in the places where I'm the most porous. So in my T-zone, next to my nose, chin, all that good stuff. This one feels more this one feels more moisturizing than the last one. I'm kind of confused. Like, pore filling primers are usually thicker, but this isn't thick at all. This one's thinner and kind of feels more like a moisturizer. Okay, it did kind of fill in my pores, which is good. Okay, the face feels very, very smooth, which I like. And it looks hydrated, looks smooth, so that's good. Let's see how foundation lays on top of it. So for foundation, I got the L'Oreal True Match Foundation, and I got this in the shade Fresh Beige W4.5. And it looks like this. I don't like that it doesn't have a pump, but that's fine. I can deal. And then I'm going to be applying that with the Real Technique sponge. I haven't tried this in a really, really long time, so it kind of is like a first impressions. This is like the first beauty sponge I ever used because I didn't want to spend the money on a real beauty blender. So I don't remember how this works. I don't know how it is compared to the beauty blender, so we'll see. But this Real Technique sponge came in a pack of 2 and it was $9.19. I believe you can only get them in a pack of 2, but I'm not sure. And then the foundation is $8.99. Okay, my hair is really crazy right now, don't mind it. So I'm just gonna put some of this on the back of my hand. Hopefully it matches. That looks actually pretty good. Wow, go me. Okay, I'm just gonna place it on the skin. I'm just gonna use the flat side to blend it out. Okay, really good match. So if you use Loving Tan in the shade Dark for the 2 Hour Express, try out this shade. It should be perfect for you. So far, already it has really great coverage, but I can still see like the redness of my cheeks peeking through, which I don't mind. I don't like a super, super full coverage foundation, but for the sake of the video to see, I'm gonna add some more and see if it's buildable or if it gets like cakey or something. Okay, yeah, it's definitely buildable. The redness on my cheeks is now covered up. The thing is, I don't really know what the finish of this is by itself, but with those primers, it's very hydrating and like dewy. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I have a nice dew to my face. For the concealer, we have the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. Haven't heard much about this, but it just seems interesting because it's probably luminous and like has a glow. This was $6.49. Okay, it's super thin, and I also didn't mean to put on that much, but I did. So we'll see. And then blending out with the same sponge. Oh, and this is in the shade Light. I actually really, really like the finish. It's glowy, it's dewy, and I like a nice, healthy looking under eye. but I love the way it looks. So I also got another concealer. This is the new e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. And this is in the shade Medium Beige. I'm just gonna put a little bit just in the darkest spots right here, just to see what it does, just for fun. And this one was $5. All right, so it gave me just a little bit more coverage in these areas where I placed it, which is nice, but I'm definitely gonna have to try it on its own someday. All right, going in with powder. This is the Covergirl Clean Professional Powder, and this is in the shade 110 Translucent Light. And this was $5.89. Okay, this is really weird. It smells like a chai tea latte. That's so odd. Like, what's in this? Okay, whatever. This actually looks really, really nice. Why doesn't anybody use this? Maybe because it smells like a chai tea latte. It's like really blurring. It looks really, really pretty. They have 3 shades in this, I'm pretty sure. I could have gotten the lighter shade, but I think this is actually perfect. Okay, for contour, I'm gonna go in with this Rimmel Natural Bronzer, and this is in the shade Sunlight, and this was $3.99. I'm gonna take this brush I used in my last video. This is the Masked Contour Brush. I still can't say that word. I do not know the price of this, but I'll put it in the description box. I am not quite sure if it's under $10, but if it isn't, I'm sorry. But this is really good either way. Alright, let's switch up the brush because this is really more of a bronzer. I don't know why I tried to contour with it, but I'm just gonna use this Real Techniques Rebel Edge Broad Brush. Okay, so honestly, it's not giving me as much bronze as I like. I think it's maybe just too light of a shade. I'm not really sure if they have more, but I could have gone darker. So I'm just gonna keep applying it. But it does have some glow to it, so if you don't like that, don't get this. For blush, I got the Milani Baked Powder Blushes, and I got 2 shades. I got Luminoso, a classic, and then I also got Rose Duro? I don't know. I'll put it in the description. This is Luminoso, a nice peachy pink, and this is the other one. So I'm gonna use the rose one just because since that bronzer didn't give me much. It is pretty, it's really nice, it's not patchy or anything, but I just want a little more color. So I'm gonna go in with this rose one because it seems like it has some golden radiance in it. To apply it, I'm gonna use another one of those masked blushes, and this is the Masked Blusher Brush. Okay, pretty. This is really pretty. Has a lot of glow to it. Luminoso looks like it doesn't have as much, but this is like gold flecks in it. But I really enjoy this. And both of those blushes were $6.99. Okay, so now moving on to brows. I got the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade Blonde. And then to set them, I got the e.l.f. Eyebrow and Eyelash Clear Gel. And it looks like this. It's dual-ended. So I'm just gonna brush these up. I really like this spoolie. It's nice and big. And then it's kind of a thicker pencil, if you can see. So I don't know how that would work once it like flattens out. But I'm just gonna go in and fill my brows. Because this is a little bit of a thicker applicator, it actually is filling them in much quicker. And that's nice, just because brows can be a pain sometimes. They're a lot of work and you have to be super precise. Okay, I actually really like that. This is also a really nice shade for my brows. I feel like it filled them in really well. Did I mention that these are both $2? I don't think I did. I keep forgetting about the prices. But both of these products I'm using for my brows are $2. No, like my brows look so much better than they usually do. Okay, so now for the gel. I really hope it like dries down because I've tried a clear brow gel before from the drugstore that like didn't dry down and it just made my brows wet. So let's see how this goes. So now I'm just gonna bake under my contour and blush with that Covergirl powder. Okay, so moving on to eyeshadow, I got 2 of the Maybelline City Mini palettes, and these are both $7.89. And the first one I got is the Shayla one, and then I got Cocoa City. Not really sure what I want to do, probably just something super simple, a little bronzy, glowy. We'll see what happens. All the brushes I use, I'm going to put their price down below with them because I'm not sure what they are and I didn't write them down. But all the brushes I'm using are either Real Techniques, Eco Tools, or Beige Cosmetics. So this is just the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. I'm going to dip into this creamy beige shade right here and just run that in my crease. It's pretty much the same color as my skin, but I'm just gonna try and use a bunch of the colors. Okay, next going in with my BH Cosmetics number 5 brush and this rosy tone right here. I'm just gonna blend that through the crease as well. Oh my god. So much kickback. I'm actually just gonna go in with that same Real Techniques brush because I want something a little more fluffy. This color is applying really nice for like a really light rosy tone. It actually has a lot of pigment. Okay, but like, that's so much. I'm just mentioning the kickback just because I know some people mind kickback. I don't. I you know, tap it off and blow on it and it's fine. So now I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Shayla one, and I'm going to go in with this chocolatey brown color right here. And I'm gonna go back in with this BH Cosmetics number 5 brush. So I don't know if it was just that rosy shade, but this shade that I'm using right now doesn't have even close to as much kickback as that rosy tone did. So it is a little patchy, but with a lot of blending, and also for the price of $7.89, I really think that they're worth it because you get a good amount of shades. It's literally $7, and they have a bunch of different palettes, like with a bunch of different shades and tones. Okay, I'm just gonna go back in with that rosy tone and blend it. Now I'm just kind of blending this out on the outer edge and creating a winged out shadow. Come say hi. Hi. Okay. Okay. No, you're all wet. Bless you. He just face planted, but it's fine. Let's continue that. Okay, I'm gonna take this BH Cosmetics number 8 brush, and then I'm gonna take the black shade in the Shayla palette and just run this on my lash line. And I'm really gonna smoke this out for a sultry look. And then I'm just gonna take a blending brush and blend that out to get it more smoky. Okay, I'm sorry if there's so much noise. I have 3 dogs in here right now, so they're all just curious about makeup. Okay, I really like how this looks, super sultry. The colors worked really well together. But I'm gonna add something on my lid. I have to go in with this gold color right here. It looks so pretty. So I'm just gonna put this on the lid with my finger because I feel like they'll just apply better with the finger. Okay, that's actually so pretty. Like, it's really intense and glittery. And then I'm just gonna use this BH Cosmetics number 9 brush just to get it more on my inner corner because I can't reach it with my nails. I think I'm actually just gonna take this in the inner corner. I kind of like the idea of having an all over gold glow. Okay, and then just to brighten it up the tiniest bit, I'm gonna go in with this color right here from the Shayla one and just pop that right in my inner corner just to brighten it. Yes, oh my god, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna highlight my brow with this cream shade right here in the Cocoa City palette, and I'm gonna use my Eco Tools dual-ended brush, and I'm gonna use the smudge side this time. Okay, so for my lower lash line, I'm just gonna make this easy, and I'm just gonna be basically blending all of the shades I used in my crease. So that rosy tone, the chocolatey one, and then the just like kind of cool toned brown shade. I'm just gonna run that through my lower lash line, and I'm gonna use my Eco Tools brushes. And this is the Smudge and Blend brush and the Shade and Define brush. Now to wipe off my bake, I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques Rebel Edge medium brush and just wipe it away. I did a pretty good job of baking, actually. Okay, so today for mascara, I had these two Essence mascaras here. This is the Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer, and it has like super fruits in it. It says it has acai oil and mango butter, so it looks like this. And then for actual mascara, I got the False Lashes Mascara Dramatic Volume Unlimited. So these are both $4.99, super cheap, which is nice. But let's see how they work. So first I'm gonna go in with the lash primer, obviously, and then we'll see what happens. So it's white, and the brush is like super spiky. That looks so crazy. I'm just gonna let this dry first before I put on the actual black mascara, because then if they mix, it'll probably look like gray. Here's the finished look. Super cute. They actually look insanely long. I mean, I do already have long lashes, but like they look like kind of crispy. Okay, it's been about a minute. They're dry now. So I'm gonna go in with the mascara now, the False Lashes Mascara. Okay, yay, I don't have to do false lashes. False lashes aren't my favorite, but if I was going to use them, some lashes that are under $10 are always the Ardell lashes. Specifically, I like the wispy lashes. Yeah, this is really good, and for the price of $4.99, honestly, it is very comparable to my favorite mascara, which is the NARS Climax mascara, so this is great. Oh my god, I totally forgot to mention, I got this combo because of a girl on YouTube named Kenzie Meads, I believe. I'm not sure if that's how you say her last name, but her name is Kenzie, and her lashes are always insane, and I watched her mascara routine video, and this is what she uses. Okay, so for my waterline, I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Eye Studio eyeliner, and this is not new, not a first impressions, but I need a black eyeliner for my waterline, and this is under $10. It's Morphe. I wouldn't really consider that drugstore. It is an Ulta, like in the drugstore section, but this is under $10 anyways. And that liner is $7.49. Okay, now let's set. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose 3-in-1 Primer Water. You can prep, set, and refresh. So I'm gonna use it to set, and this was $4.99. It smells really good, it's just kind of aggressive. I literally just realized that the eyebrow gel did set down, so it's not, you know, glossy anymore. Okay, now for highlighter. I'm very curious about this. This is the Milani Dayglow Strobe Light Instant Glow Powder. And this was $9.99. So I'm just gonna take my BH Cosmetics number 4 brush and apply it with that. Let's see. Oh my god. Wait, I really wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna apply this with my fingers to my nose and my cupid's bow. Oh my god, this is the longest name ever. I was so confused for a second, but let me just read it to you. This is the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and Definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Color Lip Liner. And it says, this is funny, in parentheses it says, this lip liner is so good the name had to be this long. Kind of sounds like a slam poem. But this is in the shade Need Me. This is very, very creamy. It's not like a hard formula or anything. Okay, and that lip liner was $7.99. Okay, so I got a bunch of different lippies here. I don't know what I'm gonna use, but so I got a gloss. This is the Milani gloss. This is $7.99. This is the Milani Amore Matte liquid lipstick, and this is also $7.99. These are the Covergirl Melting Pout mattes, and these are $6.99. And lastly, this is the Flower Beauty Miracle Matte Lip, and this is $9.99. I think I want something a little more pink, so I'm gonna go in with this Covergirl one, and this is in the shade Coral Chronicles. Honestly, with that dark lip liner, I never use lip liners that dark. It really made my lips look a lot more plump. And that's what I always go for when I'm like overlining my lips. But I'm actually gonna go in with the lighter shade just in the center, just to give a little more definition. I'm just gonna place it in the center and just tap with my finger. This will make your lips look even bigger. Oh my god, these are so matte, but they're comfortable. We're done. Can't get over the highlight though. I honestly liked every single product I tried, and everything is under $10. Like, that's crazy. All right, everybody, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this, because I really did. I loved going out and getting a full face of new makeup and trying out everything for you guys. So if you enjoyed this as much as I did, definitely give it a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button, comment down below anything else you would like to see from me, and check out my latest videos. As always, I will see you in the next one.